Let's see here.
Dad's diary. My research continues. I can't seem to regulate the gauntlet's power output. I haven't been able to identify the metal that it's made of, but it does share its molecular structure with the bacteria. Further analysis of the mechanisms that allow it to absorb life force energy might help me figure out how to stop the bacteria from spreading. Curse my experiments. I couldn't leave that strange metal alone. And now, why didn't I listen to Desena? She told me over and over again to be patient. A true understanding only comes with time. It's all my fault. Because of me, Desena is lost forever. But maybe this symbol offers hope. If it and the strange metal are truly related, I must keep studying the crystal ball that the captain of the Uzra lent me. The crystal ball has shown me a successful resurrection. Whoever these people are, the device they use to do it bears the same symbol as the gauntlet. Success! I've learned how to control the gauntlet's power, to a certain extent at least. I've also found that materia cores can be used to create extra-dimensional spaces. Applying this discovery, I've managed to build what I call a warp device. My device generates a temporary wormhole to send its user to any place that they can remember. If I can somehow link the power of the gauntlet to my warp device, I might be able to reach the resurrection chamber that I saw in the crystal ball. And if I can get there, then I can bring Desena back. I can. I have to. For you, Desena.
Dad, he really did it all for Mom. Dad was always busy with his research or looking after other people. Even when I was little, he never really made the time for me. But I didn't have anyone else. I felt lonely, even when he was around. Dad never looked back or around, only straight ahead. That's just how he was. As a kid, I never understood that, or why he was never there for me. But now I get how much pain he was in. Once he lost Mom, he didn't know what else to do except pour everything into trying to save her. Now, I've got to keep looking straight ahead, just like you, Dad. There's a step I've got to take, even if it's the last thing I ever do. I'm gonna do it, Dad. I promise you. Hey, the gauntlet. I think it's trying to lend me power. Dad, Mom. Dad must have gone to the machine room pretty often.
A secret laboratory.
Was Dad working on maps of all?
What's this big handsome thing?
Dad kept saying he wanted to show this to me someday. Even the sun has flaws, he'd say. So what do you have to be ashamed of? It looks like Dad wrote some of his research findings. Entering the communication network of the gods?
Oh, by chaos. I must have missed it before. May I take a look? Oh, well done, Bernard. I never thought such a thing could be possible. If we replicate Bernard's methods, perhaps there's a way. Let's return to my lab in the Chaos Realm. Pardon me, Leo. I believe we may now be able to reach the God Realm.
You mean it?
This is a nearly unprecedented achievement.
Only a little precedented.
But how can we get there? The God Realm doesn't show up on the warp device.
We'll use the communicator.
The communicator?
Yes. After leaving me alone in this realm, Vam periodically sent instructions. He meant to help me stop the total spread of chaos through the land. Bernard used the same communicator. It's behind that door. I believe that is how he was able to reach the God Realm.
Dad went through that communicator?
I've studied the methods that Bernard described in his laboratory notes. His reverse engineering ability was exquisite, to say the least.
Please, share them with us. We are quite curious.
Curious. Curious.
Certainly. Allow me to explain.
I believe that I understand Bernard's process. By converting one's body into a digital spirit, one can enter the data stream. There, one can slip through gaps of data noise, and by exploiting a vulnerability caused by the use of both lossy and lossless compression, create a navigable rift in the signal traffic. I believe that about sums it up.
No clue what that means, but good job, Prickle.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the God Realm.
There is no telling what might occur in the gaps in the data stream. If Leo's memories are left undamaged, we may be able to warp out again. But every connection that leads into the God Realm is an uncharted path. The only thing I can say for certain is that it will be extremely dangerous. Bernard must have been well aware of the danger he faced.
It's a risk that I'm willing to take. Let's go. Let's stop Jas.
You have hastened the birth of a new universe. You should be proud. Now that nothing stands in my way, let us fill this realm with order. It is nearly mine. The infinite, ultimate, universe-creating power of Zero. It shall trigger a new Big Bang.
Ultimate power? That's the reason he's doing all this? For power? Jas plans to destroy all of our realms, and all the others out there. He'll sacrifice all of them to build a new universe, all for himself.
I shall rule the newborn universe as a true god!
Nobody should get away with that. Not even a god. No. Jas is no god. He's an overgrown, spoiled brat who'll do anything to get what he wants. And we're gonna stop him. We have to.
Heard you found Bernard's old lab. As I recall, he did some studying. It might be worth swinging by to see if he learned anything useful. Take a look at this. I think it's about that old crystal ball.
What does it say?
Search me, boy. You know as much about it as I do now. I can't make heads or tails of the script.
Allow me. I see.
So? What's it say?
It is indeed about your crystal ball. More specifically, its workings and structure. It is capable of absorbing ambient magical energy from the atmosphere. That's what allows it to function indefinitely. Well, effectively so, at least.
And that's good?
If I can properly implement the crystal ball's structure, I should be able to create a weapon of considerable power.
Sweet Sansi, the thing's actually useful?
Unfortunately, I'd have to dismantle the crystal ball to do so. I know that it's quite precious to you.
Aye, it is precious to me. But if you can put it to good use, I'm more than happy to part with it.
Are you sure?
Don't hesitate on my account, Missy. If you can use it, use it.
Understood. Thank you, Zinniker.
Pleasure's all mine.
So when you say you're going to integrate the crystal ball's structure, how can you do that exactly?
I have all the tools I need back at my lab, but I will need a suitable catalyst. A substance called chaos material.
Not the most comforting of names.
We can obtain them from monsters that live within the Chaos Lakes. I think 5 should be sufficient.
Okay, let's head to the chaos.
See what I can do! Come on, Magic!
You're toast!
Did you call me? Be gone!
Great. Watch out, it's hot!
Holy light!
Into the abyss!
I'll end this!
Be gone! Darkness, aid me!
Come on, magic!
Thank you. Do you need me? Freeze killed you! Into the abyss!
Holy light! Come on, magic!
Darkness, aid me! Darkness, aid me! Into the abyss! Thank you for your help.
Come on, magic! Yes! Let's keep it up!
This symbol, it's the god's mark. Incoming!
Slamming!
Holy light!
Eat this! You're done! Stay the course! Let's kick some butt!
Do you need me? Quiet down! Come on, Magic! Allow me. Be gone! Quiet down! Freeze, kill you! Oh, how you'll glisten. Darkness, aid me! Light! Quiet down! Into the abyss! Darkness, aid me! Be gone! Holy light! Oh, how you'll glisten. Be gone! Into the abyss! Holy light! Freeze, kill you! Quiet down! Quiet down! Darkness, aid me! Darkness, aid me! Holy light!
a challenge.
Keep looking. He's around here somewhere.
What are you doing here?
Tan called for backup, the rat.
Did they say Tan? Maybe he's nearby.
End of the line, Tan.
Move. I'm not wasting any more time on small fries. Here we go. Show off your fans. Show off your fans. Who's next? Blue, I know you're in. I know you're tormenting Adolfo with that stone of control, but not for much longer.
Tan had a reason to press on.
Blue, soon we'll settle the score.
Tan was driven by his past. He recalled his peaceful days on the island. His fond memories of who he'd met there were also painful. They weighed him down as they propelled him onward. Tan's Grudge, Episode 1. Tan was born in one of Vibra's neighboring nations, the Fantasian Empire. Fantasian boasted a powerful military. Though it had diplomatic relations with Vibra, mountains and Sansi alike divided the trade routes between them. While the Queen of Vibra led her people peacefully, the Fantasian Empire demonstrated its power through the forceful invasion of other countries. The two nations differed greatly, politically and culturally. The Fantasian Empire sent many spies to infiltrate other nations. These agents caused turmoil from within these nations, divided their people with propaganda, and stoked their eventual self-destruction. Then, under the pretense of aiding nations impoverished by civil war, the Fantasian Empire claimed one vassal state after another. One such Fantasian spy was Tan.
You're one of my favorites, you know.
One day, a small nation called Dora fell under the Fantasian Empire. The Fantasian spies gathered in a raucous circle, celebrating their successful mission with wine. Their leader was a man named Blue. Blue wasn't much older than Tan, but he was a stronger fighter. Despite his stern looks, he masterfully adapted his personality to suit any mission, and his charming laughter captured the heart of anyone who saw him. Blue had a magnetic aura that drew people to him. For this very reason, many spies hoped to join his missions. Tan was no different.
Tan, you've got skills. I'll give you that. But you're too nice.
Tan repeated Blue's words in disbelief.
Too nice?
Why didn't you kill their rulers when you had the chance?
Murder wasn't part of the mission.
If that's what you want to believe, suit yourself.
Tan tried to argue, but he couldn't find a strong enough response. Blue continued.
So you don't kill them. Fine. Somebody will. They're probably already dead. If they're not, maybe I'll hunt them down and do it myself.
There was a mocking tone in Blue's voice. Tan silently looked Blue straight in the eye. Tan had cornered the Doran chief, but he couldn't bring himself to kill him. Even Tan himself couldn't say what had stayed his hand. The Fantasian Empire had ordered Tan to overthrow Dora, not to assassinate its rulers.
Murder wasn't part of the mission.
Tan quietly repeated. Blue snorted derisively, finished his drink, and stood up.
Relax. You haven't killed anyone. Not directly, at least.
The other spies followed as Blue left. The party was over. Tan alone remained behind, watching the smoke as it rose from the ashes of Dora.
Activating defense system.
That's a new one. Burn!
Attacking.
To arms!
What is this?
Miss me! Eat this!
Jack.
Whoa there!
Shall we move on?
Activating defense system.
Here they are.
Slamming!
To arms!
You're done!
Night impact! Night impact!
You're toast! There!
Night impact!
turn, Clicker. Tempest! mutations eradicated.
Look, another cop.
There seems to be another over there. Let us take our comrades. Everything should be okay.
We found you.
Thank you. I feel I was well below. Take this with my thanks.
Thank you. I am sure.
Underwater, in a forest.
That is worrisome.
Or else. Huh?
That was awesome. Tell it again.
What is going on here?
She just told us a most interesting story.
What story?
After I collapsed, an old human man found me and spoke to me. He said he couldn't repair my damage, but
A story for robots?
I'll gladly tell it to you.
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, listen close.
Our story takes place in the nation of Aurora, during the final days of a terrible world war. After what seemed like an age of research, artificial intelligence expert Dr. Mabuse was nearing the completion of a project tasked to him by the Auroran army, the creation of a fully automated battle robot. But one night, as his nation loomed on the precipice of defeat, Dr. Mabuse packed up his things and abandoned the laboratory in which he had worked for so long. You see, the kindly doctor never approved of his research being used for violence and feared that his creations might do untold harm in the hands of evil men. It was thus he decided to continue his work on the robot in a village far removed from the flames of conflict. This steel body of yours is too heavy and will only prove a burden. And that weapon hiding beneath your chest plate is useless, seeing as now you have no reason to fight. I shall remove your clockwork heart and brain and refit them in a body made of tin. It was in the year following the war's end that the doctor's project was finally complete, and thus was a miracle born. A boy forged from metal, but blessed with the uncanny ability to learn like a human. Dr. Mabuse named the boy Blicko. Your name is Blicko. From this day forth, I shall teach you many wonderful things, and in exchange, you shall keep me company.
Keep
company. And so, Blicko's education began. The doctor shared much of his knowledge with Blicko, to which the curious robot replied with ever more questions. Blicko read poetry, listened to music, and learned to appreciate the beauty in art, expanding his understanding of the world one step at a time. And the more he learned, the more fulfilling each day became.
Blicko is a robot. Blicko is not human. Being human sounds exciting. Blicko wishes he were human.
And as Blicko grew more intelligent, the closer he came to seeing his wish come true.
My name is Blicko. I am not a toy. I am just as smart as any human.
So it went on, and soon days turned to months. Come here, Blick.
What is it, Doctor?
There is something I need to tell you.
Something to tell me?
Listen carefully. You are not to speak with anyone but me.
Why?
Because if people were to see a talking tin boy, they would be frightened.
Frightened?
So you must never leave this house. And if someone calls, you must pretend to be a doll.
A doll?
Good boy. Ah! Dr. Mabuse suddenly clasped his hand to his chest.
Is something wrong, Doctor?
I have a very weak heart.
A weak heart?
Oh, don't you worry, Blick. I shan't be leaving you anytime soon. Not until I have learned just how intelligent you might become.
Leaving me?
What I mean is, Blick, if anything were to happen to me...
Happen?
Yes, Blick. If I were to... die.
Die?
All humans die. But death is not the end. Just as a caterpillar casts off her body to become a butterfly, we humans cast off our own, so that our souls might make the journey to the great beyond. I'm afraid when that day comes, though, we won't be able to see each other again.
Not able to see?
Oh, Blick, I don't expect you to understand.
Dr. Mabuse, are you home?
Without invitation, a young girl with bright round eyes and freckled cheeks bounded into the house.
Dr. Mabuse is not here.
Hey, the tin boy talked.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk.
But you're talking now.
Oh.
My name's Pupe. What's yours?
I am Blicko.
The seeds of friendship sown, Pupe began visiting the doctor's house more and more often.
How old are you, Blick? 1. Only 1?
Well, then that makes me your elder.
My elder?
Yes. You must always respect your elders and do whatever they say.
Whatever they say?
Yes. And I say it's time you had some proper clothes. Take this lovely ribbon. One day, while Blick was alone, he thought of Pupe, and his clockwork heart began to race. The more he thought of her, the faster the gear spun until it started to hurt.
I love you, Pupe.
As he said the words, his cheeks glowed orange. I love you too, Blick. As As he imagined Poupée's reply, his whole body began to overheat. Blicko was in love.
I love you, Poupée.
Blicko finally had plucked up the courage to tell Poupée his true feelings. I love you too, Blick.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Nothing. My systems are overloading with joy.
I'm happy too, Blick.
Now we can spend every day together.
Every day?
Every day. Every day. Every day.
I don't think that's possible.
Why?
I have to work.
Work?
Yes. And when I'm working, I can't very well be here, can I?
Don't you want to be with me?
Of course I do. I love you, Blick.
Then we should be together.
I already told you that's impossible.
Together. Together. Together.
I'm sorry, Blick. I have to go.
Together. Together. Together.
I'll visit again soon, okay? Despite his advanced intelligence, Blicko was unable to think straight. The feelings in his heart would simply not go away. When the doctor returned, he could sense something was wrong. Whatever has happened, Blick?
Poupée has rejected me.
Rejected you? Ah, so my son is in love, is he?
I am not your son.
Don't say that, Blick.
Why? We are not alike.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I cannot still care for you.
You care about your research.
Blick, what a terrible thing to say. There must be a problem with your wiring.
And whose fault is that?
I'll have no more of this, Blick.
But it's true. While everyone else is having fun out there, I'm forced to stay in here. I learn about all sorts of wonderful things, but never am allowed to experience a single one. Why did you even bother giving me the mind of a human? All these feelings are making my head spin. I don't understand a thing. Why did you even make me?
Blick, you may have the body of a doll, but you are still my...
I am not a doll.
And with those words, Blicko bolted out into the night. There was a young man in the village who had heard the rumors of the talking tin boy. His name was Sly. He had a plan to make money by parading Blicko out before paying crowds. But first, he needed to gain the robot's trust. Hello, hello.
Huh?
The name's Sly. What do they call you?
Blicko.
Nice to meet you, Blicko. So, why are you sitting there looking blue?
I am sad. My heart is broken.
Let me guess. A girl? That's rough.
I also yelled at the doctor, and now am full of regret, full of pain.
I know how you feel, kid. I've done more than my share of things I've regretted.
Really?
Of course. But you can't let them get you down. You need to find a way to pick yourself up.
Pick myself up?
Yeah. Why, it just so happens that I was on my way to have some fun when I bumped into you. You could come along.
All right.
Sounds and smiles.
He watched the street performers. He went to the theater. He walked through the markets. He tried his luck at a casino. He had a few too many drinks. He had a few too many cigars.
This is fun.
I told you it would be.
I like things that are fun.
So, what do you want to do tomorrow?
Have more fun.
More fun it is. Place.
Hooray! Hooray!
Blicko found himself overwhelmed by all this much excitement to be had out in the world. After a few days, however, Blicko grew homesick.
Thank you for the fun, Sly, but I must go now.
Go? Where to?
Home.
You can't go back there.
I can't?
No. We're heading to a new town. Just the two of us.
But the doctor is waiting.
The doctor? He's not waiting for anyone.
He's not?
The old man sold you to me for a handful of coins.
But he would never sell me. Never. He loves me.
Loves you? But you're made of tin. Humans can't love something made of tin.
They can't?
Would he have gotten rid of you if he did? Just forget the old man. We can go someplace where we can have fun every day.
No, I don't want to. Dr. Mabuse would never just get rid of me. You are a liar.
Button it, doll. Now get over here.
No!
I'm not going to tell you again.
Stop it!
Blicko was only trying to free himself of Sly's grasp. But Blicko was originally designed for battle. His strength was far greater than that of any human. Hurled to the ground in a single swift motion, Sly whimpered once, and then lay very still. What was that? What happened? What on earth is going on here? A great crowd of people had gathered to see what all the commotion was about. I saw it with my own two eyes. That strange little doll knocked down that poor young man. He spun twice in the air before hitting the ground. Honest. Somebody call the constable. The crowd surrounded Blicko, inching closer and closer.
Get back!
It talked. The doll talked. Whoever heard of a talking doll?
Ah!
Blicko screamed as he pushed his way through the mob and ran off into the city. With nowhere to go, Blicko wandered the streets in a daze. After many hours, the little robot stopped to look into the setting sun, far off on the horizon.
Being human is hard. I scared away my best friend. I made the doctor sad. I hurt Sly. My heart aches so. Why did the doctor make me? Did he really try to sell me? If he wanted to sell me, why was he so kind to me? The more I learn, the less I understand. Why would anyone want to be human?
Blick! Blick! Where are you? Oh, won't you come home, Blick?
While Blicko was away, Dr. Mabuse had gone out every night in search of his beloved creation. But this night was different. This night it rained, and the cold and wet was not good for the old man's health. Suddenly, a voice called out from the gloom.
You are a very hard man to find, Dr. Mabuse. Now, give us what we came for.
Dr. Mabuse's eyes widened in horror. Auroran soldiers. Without responding, he turned on his heels and ran as fast as his legs would carry him. But the doctor's ailing heart soon gave out, and he slumped to the ground, where the soldiers found him.
A man your age should really be more careful. Now let us return to the laboratory.
But as the soldiers tried to lift the doctor to his feet, a solitary figure emerged from the shadows.
Let him go!
It was Pupe.
This is none of your business, child. Now step aside if you know what's good for you.
Don't make me ask you again, or
what?
Or you'll regret it!
Well, aren't you a feisty little thing?
I said let the doctor go!
That's enough. Out of the way.
With a cruel kick of the soldier's boot, Pupe went flying into a nearby wall, hitting her head against the bricks.
Now look what you made me... Wait. What are you?
Let him go! Him go! Him go! Him go! Let go! Him!
Pupe's chest swung open to reveal a machine gun, and it began to fire. That's right. Young Pupe was a robot, just like Blicko. Built by the doctor and brought to the village that fateful night he fled the army, oh so long ago. Blicko finally found his way home, but his head remained cluttered with unanswered questions. Why does my heart ache so? Why can I not think straight? Why did the doctor make me? Questions that only the doctor could answer. But where was he? Maybe the letter on the table could tell him.
Dear Blicko, if you're reading this, it means you're finally home. I always knew you would come back. Thank you. You've made me so proud. I'm going out to look for you now, but decided to leave you this message, in case anything happens to me while I'm away. My heart is growing weaker by the day, and I don't believe I have long left. That's why I must tell you this now, while I am still able. Blick, while you are still incomplete, every encounter brings you closer to becoming whole. Whether your heart is to be filled with love or hate will depend on those encounters, which is why it is important that you do not fall into the hands of the army. If they were to find you, I fear they would see you serve evil. This is why I must ask that you obey one last order. Blick, if I die, you are never to talk or move again. You and Pupe will both sit and live here in silence. Do you understand? Lastly, allow me to apologize for calling you a doll. It does not matter to me that your body is made of tin, or that your brain was assembled in my laboratory. You are my one and only son, and I love you more than anything.
Doctor! Doctor! My heart! It aches! I must let you know, but I don't know how!
Blicko could not stop trembling. Bang! Crash! The front door flew open, letting in the worst of the storm. Blick! Pupe was carrying the doctor.
Pupe! Doctor!
Blick, the doctor needs help.
Doctor! Are you all right? I am sorry. I am sorry. I was wrong.
There will be time for apologies later. We must first do something about the doctor's heart.
Doctor! Do not die. Please do not die. Do something, Pupe.
Blick, are you programmed to perform field surgery?
Field surgery?
Take my heart.
Pupe!
And put it in place of the doctor's.
Pupe! What is wrong with you?
Neural circuitry damaged. I'm sorry I lied to you, Blick. I'm a robot too.
A robot?
I was built to protect the doctor.
But you can't be.
We must hurry. Take my heart.
But I can't. I don't know how. Can you, Pupe?
It is in my programming. Yes.
Then give the doctor my heart.
But you'll...
If it means saving the doctor, I don't care.
Blick.
I can still be his doll. That's enough. Pupe, hurry! Hurry!
The doctor finally opened his eyes. How long had it been since that fateful night? Both Pupe and Blicko sat in the corner of the room, silent and unmoving. Blicko's chest panel open, Pupe's wires dangling from her head. It did not take the doctor long to realize what had happened. You gave your lives to save me. When did your hearts become so pure? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. How you have grown. What I wouldn't give to have you know how important the two of you are to me. I love you, and not being able to tell you pains me so. Several months have passed, and the doctor has fully recovered. But is he still researching artificial intelligence? Dr. Mabuse, your students are here. Who's this answering the front door? Why, if it isn't Sly. And now he's working for the doctor, helping to keep the laboratory clean and tidy in return for an honest wage. It looks like the little scamp had a change of heart himself. Hello, Doctor. What will you be teaching us today? Having retired from research, the doctor now spends his days passing his knowledge on to a new generation of scientists. Where were we again? The physiology of autonomic function. Page 28, Doctor. Ah, yes. Now, where did I put that book? And what do we have here? a tin boy and a raggedy puppet, sitting together on the bookshelf. Doctor, shall I put on some tea? Sly gives a wink to the two dolls as he scurries off into the kitchen. Observing this, one of the students peers curiously over at the pair, who for an instant seemed to be facing each other before hurriedly turning back. Were the dolls kissing? Impossible!
My name is Blicko. And I am not a doll. For I have a human heart.
Joy, anger, sorrow. Perhaps it is simply having someone to share those feelings with that brings us true happiness.
Thrills, chills.
Yeah, that was a solid story.
Indeed. My circuits feel...
It makes me want to try writing a story of my...
Ooh, good luck. Are you done yet?
I believe it takes a bit more time than... Barrier! Engaging combat sequence.
You're done!
Attacking!
You're toast!
Fire!
You're done!
Attacking. Yeah.
Take a good long look at true royal magic. Absolute zero!
Mission accomplished.
What could be in here?
Last chance. Get out of my way, and you might leave this cave alive.
Crap.
We'll take you out before your
pals, whatever. You're not who I'm after. Beat it! Who's next? Start saying your prayers, Blue.
Tan's Grudge, Episode 2. About a decade before, the Fantasian Empire finally put a plan to overthrow the Queendom of Vibra into action. Fantasian spies were tasked with a secret mission. They'd cross the sea, disguise themselves as the Crimson Bandits, and work to destroy Vibra from the inside. However, the sea between the two nations was tumultuous. It was as if the water itself were there to ward off intruders. The Fantasian Empire's ships were swallowed by titanic waves, like plankton swallowed by whales. While his comrades disappeared one by one into the depths, Tan did not try to fight the violent swells. Instead, he focused on protecting his body with magic. Rather than swim against the sea, he let it carry him where it would. At last, the storm subsided. Tan was left stranded in the ocean like driftwood. His sense of time began to wane, but he knew that if he fell asleep, he would sink down into the sea. He fought to remain conscious, staring unblinkingly up at the sky. Then he noticed a small island at the edge of his vision. Soaked and weary, Tan desperately swam towards this haven. It was hard to tell where the sea ended and the island began. A lush forest covered the land as it sloped upwards from the shore. Here on this nameless island, Tan was at a loss. He'd had no idea such a place even existed. Tan knew he'd need food and water to survive. He resolutely ventured into the heart of the island. He soon found a small freshwater creek to quench his thirst, but there was nothing to ease his tremendous hunger. Though he could sense animals in the forest all around him, none of them were slow enough for the exhausted Tan to catch. Though Tan was relieved to be alive, fatigue caught up with him. Tired and famished, he collapsed in the shadow of a boulder. Waves roared in the distance. Tree branches rustled against each other in the wind above him. Then he heard a new sound, soft footsteps drawing closer and closer. Tan hurried to grab his short sword, but his vision faltered. Surrendering completely to exhaustion, Tan blacked out.
Barrier!
That's a new one.
This!
Freeze killed you.
Yeah! Circuits damaged.
Quiet down.
Attacking.
Just getting started. That's a new one. Ha!
Yeah. Freeze, kill you. No!
Miss me!
What is this?
Ha!
Attack! Yeah.
Yeah!
Ow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha!
Hardly a challenge.
Engaging combat sequence.
Time to end this!
Fire!
To arms!
so troublesome. I couldn't.
Pierce him!
I'll do my best. There's so much left to do. Not yet. Allow me. It seems it's up to me to end this. Dark matter! Into the abyss! Darkness, aid me!
Fire!
Into the abyss! Fascinating, I'd say.
Come out.
Saw right through our ambush, huh?
Quit wasting my time. No getting out of this. Beat it! Who's next? Blue, this all ends here.
Tan's Grudge, Episode 3. At first, all Tan felt was pain. He reached a hand up to his throbbing, heavy head and found that his hair was already dry. However, the saltiness of the ocean still lingered on his tongue. Not knowing how long he had been asleep, Tan absent-mindedly traced the edge of the clean blanket covering him. Tan could feel the blood gradually flowing back into his fingertips and sensation returning to his hands. Then, realizing he wasn't alone in the room, he jolted upright. Two beasts stared at him as he lay in bed. They looked like wolves, but their coats had an otherworldly luster. One of the beasts barked at him. The other quietly, motionlessly observed him. The quieter of the beasts was somehow enveloped in a pale light. Tan drew a cautious breath. He scanned the room for anything he could use as a weapon. He saw that he was inside a modest, unfamiliar wooden shack. Drawing on his spy training, he calmly observed his surroundings. The beasts continued to watch him. Tan could see his equipment arranged neatly on a small shelf, but it was just out of reach. Either way, his hands were still half numb from his time stranded at sea, and these beasts were surely far swifter than he was. The more aggressive beast barked again, and at that moment, a door opened to reveal a woman.
Adolfo, Golf, it's okay.
Little did Tan know, this encounter would set him on a road to revenge. Adolfo, Golf, and Rudy. Tan had long searched for Blue, who kidnapped Golf's father. Now Blue was surely waiting at the end of the cave, along with Adolfo and the Stone of Control. Tan looked back on his memories, savoring their bitterness. At last, his search was nearly over.
Adolfo, snap out of it.
That's Tan. He sounds close. Tan!
You again? What are you doing here?
What is that?
He's Adolfo, Golf's father.
Hey, Tan. I was starting to think you wouldn't make it.
Blue.
I'm afraid Adolfo's not gonna sit or play dead for you anymore, Tan. Try anything you like. He's all mine now.
Let Adolfo go, you...
Recognize this? That's right. It's the Stone of Control. Say thanks to your girlfriend for me next time you're at her grave.
Carmina.
You always were one of my favorites. Ask real nice, and I might give you your job back. Now's your chance.
You think I'd ever work for you again? After what happened to Carmina, I'm not leaving until you're dead.
Huh. Serves me right for asking. You finally outlived your usefulness, Tan. Go, Adolfo! Rip Tan to shreds!
We've got your back, Tan.
One question, Tan. Can you really bring yourself to strike Adolfo? That's right. Golf's own father. Attacking me is pointless. Look.
Adolfo! They got me. Adolfo! I can't!
Something smells.
Barely.
You still put up a...
Smash him!
You'll pay.
What's this?
What is this?
Are you okay?
You're the best.
I won't fight you! Wake up, Adolfo! Take this.
You'll pay.
They got me. Useless.
Hang in there.
Appreciate it.
No.
Golf, no! What are you... Golf, this is no time to... Adolfo, I'll hurt even...
Oh?
Golf and I both know we will never understand what that feels like.
You should have.
Almost home.
What is this?
I can do this.
I'll take that.
How about this?
That was close.
What is this?
Useless. This isn't good.
There.
Useless.
What is this?
Stay with me, Golf.
Getting dark.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Full restoration.
Appreciate it. I'll take that.
Crap!
Is it over? I can do this. For everyone! Miracle!
I can't die yet. What a pain.
Gotcha.
Take this. I'll kill ya.
Great. No fear, Ez is here. Thank me later. Ow. All mine. Perfect, huh? Now I'm pumped up.
This isn't good.
There.
Useless. Hate to see it. I'll kill ya. What's going on?
Thank me later. Appreciate it. Ow. Eat this!
They got me. Useless. Useless.
Perfect, huh? All mine.
Useless. No, not yet. Almost home.
All mine.
Here I come! How about this?
I can't die yet. Almost home.
Getting dark.
Gotcha! That hurts. Gotcha!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Full restoration.
Appreciate it.
Some functions have been disabled.
I'll take that.
Are you alright?
Appreciate it.
Whoa! Useless.
Smash 'em!
Useless.
Requesting a debug.
Is it over? I make my own destiny. Miracles!
I can't die yet.
Smash 'em!
Useless. I'll kill ya. This'll keep him busy. Useless.
No rest for the wicked.
Did you call me? You won't feel a thing.
No way.
Crap!
Useless.
Supper.
You'll pay. Gotta regroup.
Eat this! This isn't good. Eat this!
Take this. You'll pay. They got me. Useless. Almost home. Useless.
You got me.
Useless.
It's no use.
Tan!
You again?
What is that?
He's Adolfo.
Hey, Tan. I was starting to think. I'm afraid. Wrecking. Say thing. You asked me.
You think I know?
Go, Adolfo. One question, Tan. That's right. No? Attacking me is pointless. Look.
Adolfo! Gotta regroup. Adolfo! I can't!
Something smells.
Take this.
Useless.
Now you're safe.
I won't fight you! Wake up, Adolfo! Show him your fangs!
Eat this!
There you go.
Useless.
There!
Oh, no! What are you... Golf. This is no time to be... Adolfo, I'll hurt even you if I have to. And then...
Oh?
Golf and I both know we must take it. You'll never understand what that feels like.
You should've.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This isn't over yet.
You're the best.
Some functions have been disabled.
Useless.
You're up!
My nose. There you go.
Let's finish there, that's it.
Useless.
Is it over?
Let's see. Let's see what you got.
kill ya!
Not yet. I can't move.
This'll keep him busy.
Hope this helps. I'm back.
Take this. No way.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Full restoration.
Thanks. Come on, come on. You good?
Not yet.
I'll kill ya.
Requesting a debug.
Useless.
Hang in there.
Thanks. Now you're safe.
Parameter boost.
This'll keep him busy. No way. Come on. Useless.
My turn. Let's check the data. I'll burn you to cinders. Solar flare!
There you go.
Give me one good shot. Come on. Useless. Take this. No way. No, not yet.
Crush it!
Useless.
This isn't good.
Ready to engage. Wait.
Almost there.
Calm down.
Come on.
Requesting a debug. Here you are.
I can't die yet.
Let's do this.
I owe you one. Come on. Useless. Take this.
Here I come. Hang in there.
Thanks.
Useless.
Yeah! Yeah!
You'll pay. Useless.
Smash him!
You'll pay.
Gotta regroup.
Useless.
Thanks.
Crush it!
Let's go.
Reel you in.
I'll kill ya.
What is this?
That hurts! Not yet. Yeah!
What is this?
Useless.
There you go.
Sweet!
Take this.
Eat this!
Useless.
I make my own destiny. Miracle!
Appreciate it.
Hate to see it.
Leave this to me. Deploying barrier.
Ooh, I feel strong.
Restoring.
Hate to see it.
Here you are.
Thanks.
I'll kill ya.
Do you need me? You can't win, you know.
You'll pay.
No, not yet. Just getting started. Gotta regroup.
Useless.
My turn. Crush it!
How is this happening? Better use my trump.
Blue! How dare you drive a... Blue, you...
There's so much left to do.
No, not yet. We'll see about that.
What's it to you?
His defense is getting sloppy. Just getting started. Whoa! Let's go.
You're the best.
Adolfo's free from his control. This is the end! No way! He may kill you! Save your things.
I shan't give up.
Ready to engage. Full restoration.
I owe you one.
I'll never forgive you! Never!
This'll keep him going.
Have some of this.
I got this. Here goes.
I'll see you in the fires of the abyss! You will burn!
That hurts.
Ready to engage. Full restoration.
Thank you.
Crush it.
I'll never forgive you! Never!
This'll do it.
I'll see you in the fires of the abyss! You will burn!
Save your things.
Not done yet.
Full restoration.
You're the best. I'll cut ya.
All enemies eradicated.
Adolfo, stay with us. Adolfo's gonna make it. Thank you. Thank you. Look, Golf. You're together again.
So these two are...
Yeah, they're family. And they've finally reunited.
Right, I remember Kina said so. So, mission accomplished, huh?
I can feel what they feel. Down to the last heartbeat. Adolfo, Golf, I bet Carmina's watching too somehow. Aren't you, Carmina? What's this thing on my face?
It's a divine artifact.
That's supposed to mean something?
That divine artifact's responding to you, Tan. I think it's because of that spirit beast. And maybe that's not all. I don't know who this Carmina is, but she sounds really important to you. Divine artifacts react strongly to that kind of connection. That divine artifact's really powerful. Truth is, we need that power.
Yeah, word gets around. You guys are the ones trying to stop the Mega infestation, right? They say you even fought off the malevolent god. Is it true?
There's a bit more to it than that. But yeah, and we could really use your help.
I'm in. I owe you one anyway. Besides, these guys aren't too crazy about bacteria either.
We'll take you back to Valrika's lab for now. It's kind of our home base.
This is your home base? That's pretty weird.
You could say that.
And you're telling me that we can use this big thing to go wherever we want?
Pretty much wherever, as long as it's a place that I can remember. My dad built it a while back.
Not bad, Dad. So you mean if you don't have any memories of the place, it's a no-go?
Why? Is there somewhere else you want to go?
Yeah. I'd like to visit Carmina on the Nameless Island.
No problem. Even if I've never been there before, we can take the Uzra.
If you want to come along, I won't stop you, but it's kinda out of your way. No hard feelings if you forget about me and stick to stopping the bacteria.
Barrier! Let's kick some butt. Pierce him!
How troublesome.
Fire! Targets eliminated. Activating defense system.
Let's do this. Ha!
To arms!
Ja! Circuits damaged.
Whoa there. Ha!
Ja!
Eat this!
Ja! All enemies eradicated. Deploying barrier.
I won't deign to lose. To arms!
Ha!
Ja!
Yeah!
Some functions have been disabled.
Ha!
Knight!
Ha!
Yeah!
Attack!
Yeah! Whoa there.
All enemies eradicated. Deploying barrier.
Shall we?
You're done!
Attacking.
Hardly a challenge.
Activating defenses. Targets confirmed.
There!
What is this?
Mission accomplished. Barrier!
Let's do this. Pierce him!
Yeah!
Night impact! Oh. No!
Routine maintenance.
Thank you for your help. To arms!
All targets eliminated. Deploying barrier.
Let's do this. I'll end this.
Attack.
Night!
Requesting a debug.
Shall we move on?
Activating defense system.
Here they are.
There!
Fire!
Night impact!
Yes!
Activating defense system.
Looks pretty tough. Yeah!
Night impact!
Requesting a debug.
All right, leave it to me. Catch! easy!
Night Impact!
Whoa! What is this? Yeah! Boom!
Night!
Not yet. Beat. What's this? Ow! This isn't good.
Night!
Help yourself. Nice save. Over already? Eat this! That hurts.
I let my guard down.
I'm coming in. Are you all right?
I'm not done yet. Fix this.
I let my guard down. I couldn't. I've so much left to do.
I'm beat. Gotta fix this. This isn't good. What a pain.
Here I come. How about this? I shan't give up.
Here's my target.
This is nothing.
This doesn't look good.
I make my own destiny. Miracle!
You're very kind.
How troublesome. Night!
How annoying. I'll handle them.
What is this? Hey. Here goes. What is this? No.
Leave this to me. This isn't over yet.
Thank you.
Ow!
Something's wrong with me.
Night Impact!
Something's wrong with me.
Circuits damaged. Circuits damaged.
My time to shine. Oh man, ouch.
Perfect, huh?
Appreciated. Circuits damaged. Hang in there.
What a pain.
This is nothing. What is this? Here I come! Now you're safe!
Nice. Feeling good. Boom. Whoops.
Hey.
Circuits damaged.
Allow me. Are you all right?
Not yet. Hey.
Feel better yet?
I owe you one. No. No.
Hey.
It seems I'm weaker.
How about this?
Thanks a mil. What's with me?
Ready to engage. This isn't over yet.
Thanks.
Requesting a debug.
Now this is fun. Infinite bloom! Ow!
Error detected.
Have a nice trip. Ow! What's with me? Easy. Ow! What's with me? Easy. Ah!
Requesting a debug. Some functions have been disabled.
I can do this. I don't feel good.
Captain on deck! Drop it! What a pain. What's going on?
What a pain. Time! Ow!
Requesting a debug.
Hey!
What a pain.
Stop it!
Have a nice trip!
Victory is ours!
Now we have everything we need. There are subtle variations in the laws of physics in the God and Chaos realms. I'll forcibly reconcile those systems and apply the Mectorite conversion functionality of Bernard's device.
And that'll work?
Of course, without a hitch. But the procedure requires a powerful spiritual energy as well. It needs emotional energy from the two realms outside the human realm.
I think I see what you're getting at. We've got me, a bona fide ex-god. And we've got you, the lone survivor of the Chaos Realm. So, you and me, we've got to get sappy, aye?
If that's how you want to put it, yes. I need you to focus deeply on any feelings you have towards me. Try to channel them into Bernard's machine.
My feelings towards you, huh? Let's see. Feelings for you.
Precisely. And I'll do the same for you.
Fluster and fishhooks.
Our emotions seem quite compatible. Ziniker, can it be?
Strangest thing. Ever since I met you, I felt like I've been looking for you my whole life. Beats me as to why. I used to be a god a whole life ago. If I've had one past life, maybe I've had even more than that, eh?
Maybe indeed. It's entirely possible that you and I have met somewhere in a past life.
And that's why we feel this way now.
When two entities have shared a bond in a past life, that energy persists. They continue to resonate with each other, even across time and space. At least, that's what quantum mechanics would suggest.
Torika.
Thank you, Leo. And Ziniker. I will put this to good use.
Aye, aye. It's all yours.
Never thought I'd come here again.
Is this the place?
Yeah, this is where I first met Golf and the others. And Carmina. Back then, Golf wasn't a spirit beast yet. He had a physical body.
He wasn't always like that?
Right. If you want to know more, we've got to walk and talk. There's some place I gotta visit. Come along, will you?
We won't be able to go any farther if the mist stays this thick.
You've got to know the trick to navigate this island.
The trick?
Yeah. I'll show you over at that orb. Give the orb a shot of magic. That should clear the way.
Hey, can I ask you something?
If you've gotta.
Are Golf and the other beasts native to this island?
No, they're not. Carmina brought them when she fled here from somewhere else.
Adolfo, Galf, it's okay.
The woman's voice was clear and light. The two beasts, seeming to take comfort in her presence, slowly backed away. Behind her was a third beast, watching Tan intently. The woman seemed to be around the same age as Tan. She smiled brightly at him.
What a scary face you've got.
The woman's smile met Tan's cautious gaze. Her expression radiated innocence and purity. Not expecting a sudden joke from a total stranger, Tan stayed silent and waited for her next words.
My name is Carmina,
she said. Tan was a spy who worked for the Fantasian Empire. On the way to a mission to infiltrate the Queendom of Vibra, his small boat was destroyed by an overwhelming storm. That storm had carried him to this nameless island. Neither Vibra nor Fantasian knew of the island, but Tan would forever remember it as the place where he met Carmina. Tan and Carmina, Episode 1. Carmina's shack was on a quiet corner of the island. The shack's walls were made of logs, clumsily stacked together, clearly not the work of a professional. However, the room was filled with quality furnishings. Whoever Carmina was, she'd once enjoyed some degree of luxury. Carefully observing Carmina and her movements, Tan gathered that she relied on the beasts for her survival. Carmina's lustrous, wolf-like companions were expert hunters, and they brought food back to her on a daily basis.
I have something to ask you, just out of curiosity.
By now, Tan's wounds from the storm had completely healed. Still, Carmina never told him to leave her shack.
Of course it's out of curiosity.
Carmina chuckled.
Why else would you ask?
She glanced up from the tree nuts she was sorting.
I mean, I'm really curious about you and this place. I'm nothing but curiosity.
Tan's sudden burst of candor surprised even himself. Flustered, he continued shelling the nuts as if he'd said nothing.
Well, go on, ask away.
Adolfo and the others, they're not from this island, are they?
Is that the only question you have?
Sure.
You're a bad liar. I know there's more that you want to ask.
There is, but for now, you saved me. That's enough for me.
Carmina chuckled once again.
You're a kind person, Tan. I can tell.
Said Carmina, gazing into Tan's eyes.
I'm kind?
And here I'd always thought the people of Fantasian were all cold-blooded.
Tan was speechless. How had she known where he was from?
Your gear gave it away.
And you're from Dora, right?
Dora was one of many small nations that Fantasian had invaded, destroyed, and taken over. Dora no longer appeared on any map. Its culture and language had been wholly consumed by the Fantasian Empire. Dora was small, but it had been rich in underground natural resources which were loaded with magical power. Its neighbors fought over its resources, finally reaching a truce, until the Fantasian Empire broke that truce and advanced on the humble nation. The Fantasian Empire seized control of Dora in a flash. It became little more than a military outpost from which Fantasian attacked other neighboring nations. Dora's capital, once brimming with magical golden ore, was now little more than a ruin under the Fantasian Empire's thumb.
And that's not all. You were close to Doran nobility.
What makes you think that?
Carmina asked quietly.
I'm familiar enough with Doran craftsmanship. One look around this room and I knew.
You're not wrong, but you're not entirely right either.
Carmina murmured as she looked into the distance. Tan asked another question he thought might have been better kept to himself.
You're the chief's daughter, aren't you?
Carmina nodded. Tan felt a strange sensation, like blood draining from his fingertips. He saw again what he had witnessed that day, the day Dora fell, hanging in the air behind Carmina like a backdrop.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for? It's not like you had any hate for Dora, did you?
Carmina stood up and opened the window of the shack. The subtle scent of the sea and the whispers of the forest surrounded the two of them in an instant. The three beasts gathered around Carmina's feet, a low rumbling in their throats.
We're the only ones who escaped here, to this island,
said Carmina, stroking the beasts tenderly.
Adolfo gave his life to shield me from an incoming arrow. But my father, our chief, revived him. In his final moments, he used Doran magic to turn Adolfo into a spirit beast. But I'll never know whether that's a choice Adolfo would have made for himself.
Carmina looked up from the beasts to face Tan. She had a perplexingly peaceful expression. Her kind eyes didn't betray the slightest shred of resentment.
You're the kind one here, not me.
Tan said.
Am I really? I abandoned my own people. Instead of fighting for my country, I chose to survive. How there could be any kindness in that, I don't know.
I ran away too,
said Tan.
But that's different.
Is it? Look, from one runner to another, I get it.
Tan stared straight back into Carmina's eyes.
I get that there's excruciating guilt in your heart. And I get that you pushed through the pain and chose to survive. Isn't that right?
Carmina nodded sheepishly.
Yes, you may be right. I'd like to think I'm kind too. But maybe that's just my way of hiding the pain in my heart.
Whatever the reason, your kindness saved my life. So as far as I'm concerned, it's real.
Sincerity shone from Tan's eyes as he looked at her. She smiled back at him again.
Thank you. Tan, I knew you were kind too.
They all ended up here?
Yeah, and they lived here in peace. Until I came along. Time to move.
Activating defenses. Eradicate.
Feel the flame!
Night impact!
Fire!
Watch out, it's on!
I'm coming in.
I'll put an end to this. Night impact!
Let me at it. You're up!
Pierce him!
What is this? To arms!
You're up!
There!
Quiet down! Quiet down!
show you something special. Solar Flare!
Shall we move on?
Barrier!
Shall we?
Hope this helps.
To arms!
My time to shine.
Eat this!
Take this! We'll be back.
Watch your step, Leo.
Jeez, what happened here?
Nothing natural. Kind of a long story.
Wait, you did this?
Tan and Carmina, Episode 2. That night, Tan rose quietly from bed and quickly dressed to go. He decided to leave his sharp short sword and other weapons behind. Maybe Carmina could use them to protect herself, or at least for cooking, he thought. A few coins jingled softly in his inner pockets, but they were of no use to anyone on the island. Tan pushed open the door of the shack as silently as he could. Suddenly, a shadow brushed against him, and he felt a gentle nibble on his leg.
Adolfo?
Adolfo, the spirit beast wrapped in mysterious light, was desperately clinging to Tan's right leg. The beast's fangs did not hurt him. There was something comforting in the bite, like a cat's as it carries a kitten off to bed. Tan pulled Adolfo off of his leg and hurried out the door, but the beast persisted. Adolfo followed him into the night without raising a cry.
Adolfo, go back home.
Tan told the spirit beast, but Adolfo kept following him, as if pretending not to understand.
I don't belong on your island. I destroyed Carmina's home.
Tan continued muttering to himself, knowing the spirit beast couldn't try to offer him false comfort with words. Tan and Adolfo eventually reached the center of the island. By night, the ocean was calm and peaceful, as if the storm that brought him there had never happened. Then Tan heard voices break the stillness and hid himself in the shadows.
This island is right between Fantasian and Vibra. It would make a fine outpost for our invasion.
And it looks like the Vanguard unit's boat ran aground near here.
Tan saw a familiar face nodding in the moonlight.
Yes, this will be the perfect headquarters for the Empire. I mean, for the Crimson Bandits. Now, I don't expect you'll find anyone living here, but if you do, take care of them.
Hearing Blue's command, the Fantasian spies readied their weapons. Murderous intent hung thick in the air around them. Just then, Tan heard a lone howl. Adolfo sprung out from behind Tan to attack. His claws flashed as he gave a fearsome roar to intimidate the infiltrators. The spies were shocked by the sudden assault. Adolfo swiftly extinguished their torches. Despite all their rigorous training, the invaders' eyes were no match for the spirit beasts in the darkness. Adolfo knocked out one of the spies, allowing Tan to step in and scoop up his weapon. Blue immediately caught sight of him and called out,
"There's someone here! Take him down!"
Adolfo growled fiercely. Tan steeled his resolve.
Blue!
Tan cried out as he launched himself off the ground, swords point first, towards his former leader. Blue sensed Tan's murderous energy behind him and dodged. Tan's blade missed him by a hair.
Ha! So you're alive!
Blue laughed loudly, mockingly. Tan hopped back, putting some distance between himself and Blue.
Good to see you're still kicking, Tan. This island would make a perfect base. Don't you agree?
Ignoring Blue's taunts, Tan lunged once again.
Get off of this island, Blue!
Tan felt Blue's knife pressing towards him hard as they clashed. Just as they were close enough to graze each other with their blades, Blue shoved him away with ease. Then he raised a fist and struck Tan on the temple. As Tan staggered back from the blow, Adolfo leapt at Blue.
I see you've made some new friends.
Blue grabbed Adolfo by the head as the beast's fangs sank into him. He yanked Adolfo away, completely unfazed by the bite.
I knew it. You've gone traitor. And now you've gone soft. I mean, babysitting puppies, Tan?
As Tan fell to his knees, he felt a strange current of magical energy surround him.
What's with this mist?
Blue murmured with uncertainty. A cold fog wrapped around Tan as if it had purpose. Small particles of water soaked into his skin. Blue struggled to slash away at the mist around Tan, but it showed no signs of dissipating. Before long, everything around them was shrouded in thick, white fog. Blue fired spell after spell through the fog. However, unable to see clearly, he struck his own comrades. Human screams echoed through the fog, along with Adolfo's barking cries. The noise grew dim in Tan's ears.
Tan!
Suddenly, Carmina's voice rang out to him. The magical mist had come from Carmina. The nameless island was dotted with large metallic orbs created by Doran magic. It had been a long time since Carmina had used her powers, but now she wielded them to put an end to the fight.
Blue!
Tan called out again to the man he meant to slay. His answer came in the form of a sharp wave of magic that slashed across Tan's cheek. Around this fresh wound, Tan felt a shift in the movement of the air. He could sense that Blue was preparing a particularly fearsome spell. Blue bent down, pressing his palm against the soil below him. He channeled all of his power into the land itself. Tan felt the particles of mist jump from his skin. A moment later, the earth shook violently as a great rift opened in the ground. The fissure grew, destroying everything in its path. The ground under Tan's feet collapsed.
Deploying barrier.
I won't deign to lose.
My nose knows.
I'm coming in.
Into the abyss! Slam it!
Night!
Your host!
Into the abyss! Into the abyss!
Night! Night!
You're done!
Be gone! To arms!
Time to end it! I'll end this! You're done!
Darkness, aid me! Be gone!
Time to end this!
Calm down.
Gotta do something. Time to end this.
Darkness, aid me!
You're done!
Let me show you true darkness. Dark matter!
Night impact!
Come on. Shall we move on?